Greg Burdine, pastor of Faith Baptist Church in Adrian. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Today's a big day. It's the beginning of Vacation Bible School. It's going to be a crazy 3 days. We're packing a lot of things into 3 days. I talked with Steve Harney, Steve and Cheryl, and they have 3 interns. Their interns are generally high school, sometimes college age young people that are thinking about going into ministry and they want to spend the summer with kids. And with the same 3 young people that were with him last year, with him this year. And they'll be here all about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And our Vacation Bible School starts tonight at 6:30. And then we also have a missionary, Hugh Tran. He's actually Vietnamese, grew up in Vietnam, and when he was little, he came to the United States and got married to a U.S. citizen girl. They got a little baby, and he's going to be here for a couple days. He and his family are going to be here for a couple of days just to share with us. He's a great guy. I met him in Missouri back in May. And so he's going to be here with us, and I think you'll enjoy the whole thing. So even if you don't have kids, it's a great opportunity to be able to see what's going on. So that's what's going on this week. That's the big event. It's just a lot of fun. Got a lot of work to do today to get it all prepared for that. But I'm looking at some Bible verses that talk about summer. With it being summertime, and I found a really neat one in Zechariah. It's Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 8. It actually uses the word summer, and this is what it says. And in that day, living waters will flow out of Jerusalem, half of them toward the eastern sea and the other half toward the western sea. It will be in summer as well as in winter. And this is talking about future time. For sure in Zechariah, future time, but even for us, it's the future time. It's after Jesus comes back and he sets his kingdom up on the earth in Jerusalem. And what's going to happen is there'll be a river coming out of Jerusalem, and it will divide, and part of it will go toward the Mediterranean Sea, and part of it will go probably toward the Dead Sea. But regardless, it may even go out to the Red Sea. But regardless, there's a river that flows all the way down, and it's going to be flowing in summer and in winter. And what that really indicates in Jerusalem, as well as in many other places in the world, there are wet seasons and dry seasons. Now, here in the United States, we don't have that as much. We have summer, winter, fall. We have hot and cold. But in some countries, they have the rainy season, and then they have the dry season. And in the rainy season, the rivers flow. In the dry season, not so much. But this is talking about that the weather is going to be good all the time. We're not going to have the ups and the downs, the rainy and the dry, the hot and the cold. It will be a wonderful temperature. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. This time that we live in right now is the only time that we're going to be bombarded with horrible weather. Hurricanes, windy storms, tornadoes, snowstorms, all blizzards, all those kind of things that we complain about and gripe about. It's too hot, it's too cold. Just be careful. We just put up with a little while, because one day when Jesus returns, and for all eternity in heaven, it will be perfect weather. And I know sometimes we talk about it, like, oh yeah, one day it's going to be this way, but it's for real. And one day it's not only going to bring peace in the world between mankind, Jesus is going to bring peace in nature. Won't that be cool? And so look, a lot of good things to look forward to. It'll be that way in summer and winter. To be honest with you, I don't know what some people are going to do, because all they seem to ever do down here on earth is complain about the weather. And that's one thing they're not going to be able to do in heaven. So one more thing we can look forward to. Well, have a good day. Regardless of the weather, Jesus is always there.